Hello everybody and very welcome back to my channel. This week's video I'm actually really excited to record. It is my sustainable clothing haul. I talked about recording this in one of my last videos and I finally got the last couple of pieces that I was waiting for, so I just wanted to show you what I picked up. I just wanted to update my autumn winter wardrobe a little bit, so I only wanted to buy pieces that were sustainable and made ethically, so it took a little bit of time to kind of do a bit of research and to see where it was good to get things from. The reason I wanted to kind of only buy sustainable pieces was I watched a documentary. I also spoke about this in my last video. I watched a documentary on Netflix called Fast Fashion. It is extremely eye-opening, and since I've watched that I've kind of been really conscious about what I've been buying, and I have cut way back on buying. I was never a huge shopper anyway. Simon might disagree. After watching that, you've kind of come around to try and stop being so materialistic, and then to be very conscious about what you're buying. If you are buying pieces that are classed as fast fashion, which is basically clothing that is made quick smart, so it's on the catwalk and then it's in the stores and being sold at extremely low prices. So after watching that documentary, I just got really conscious and decided to just stop and think before I buy, and really put some thought into the fact that if I am going into a shop to buy something on sale because it's buy one get one for a cent or buy one get one for 10 cents, which does happen in some of the stores, and I have gone in and I have taken advantage of that. But now when I see them offers, or now when I see a nice pair of jeans being offered for $15–20, I know they're not being made sustainably. There's just a lot of waste. They're being made in such a way that is just not great for the environment. It's probably made somewhere where maybe working conditions aren't great. Watching that documentary, I'm so glad I did watch it. It's not for everybody, but it really kind of affected me. So now when I'm actually buying, I'm kind of trying to do a bit of research. I found a couple of places that I think are okay. Some definitely are good, and some that I think are getting there, and I'm okay to buy from them. The thing also with buying sustainable is that you are paying a little bit more most of the time, and that actually kind of helps a bit, because I'm trying not to be so materialistic and buy so many clothes. I don't need so many clothes. I'm trying to really scale back on what I have and just have those few key pieces, or capsule wardrobe if that's what you want to call it. By paying that bit more for it, then I'm also making sure that I'm going to look after it, and that's the whole thing behind sustainability, is that you're washing your clothes properly and you are looking after them so that they do last way longer. If you are buying something that is classed as fast fashion, then they do say, you know, #30 wears. I'm not going to say that I'm never not going to buy anything that isn't ethically or sustainably made. Sometimes it's just I don't want to say not avoidable, because I can't be in that much of a desperate need for a new blouse or a pair of trousers, to be quite honest. It is just to be conscious of the fact that if I am, or if you are buying something that is classed as fast fashion, so just from the local high street stores that maybe aren't as sustainable as other stores, that you are wearing things 30 times. That is what is in that documentary about fast fashion, and it is quite informative, so it is definitely worth a look. They also have a website which is worth going to. So we're just going to get straight into it. I will talk about my first piece, which I'm actually wearing. This and a few bits I got are actually from H&M. I was really pleased to see that H&M do have a range called their Conscious range. When I found this online, which I was really excited to find, I actually rang the H&M customer service because I wanted to see if they offered the Conscious range in the stores, or was it only an online thing. When I rang, they told me that no, it was only online. So I ordered my few bits online, and then happened to be in West Edmonton Mall and said I would just go in and walk around H&M. And no, it's not only online. So they do offer this Conscious range in stores. I was obviously just misinformed. So if you are, I'm just going to find my tag. Sugar, where did I put it? Hang on. Sorry, this is what I was looking for. So I just kept these from my clothes. If you are in H&M and you do want to buy some of their Conscious range, this is the little tag that does be on their clothes. Basically it is that they're making things more with an organic cotton, and they are being more sustainably made. I did pick up a few pieces from their Conscious range, this being the first one, which I actually quite like. This is kind of my first day to wear this one. It is a burgundy jumper. They do have it in other colours. They have it like a really nice mustard colour. All the items of clothing that I am showing you today, I'm going to link it all below in the subscription box. This jumper I actually really like. It's got bat wing sleeves, which I never normally pick up, but I just like the style of this. I thought it was a little different. If you have it down low, if you have it right up the back of your neck, it is a bit low neck. What I really like about it is if you do wear like this, you could wear a nice blouse underneath for work if you wanted to, or else just keep it back on your shoulders a little bit so it's higher up your neck, and then it's going to be a little bit lower at the back. If you did want to wear it off the shoulder, it's actually got a kind of a whole different look to look to it as well, which I actually really like. When it is off the shoulder, it is quite nice. This one was, so I'm going to do different currencies in this video because I bought them from different places. So for Canadian dollars, this was $29.99. So the next two bits I picked up also from the H&M Conscious range was just some very basic long sleeve tops. And in the last video I actually talked about how I was going to record a sustainable clothing video, and I was wearing the blue version of it, which is this one right here. It's just very plain, very simple. I like it because it's actually quite long. You know, it's not a short one, and I have already washed this and it has still kept the same length, and even in the sleeves are kind of long as well, and it hasn't shrunk on me or anything. I did wash it in a cold cycle, just a gentle cold cycle is all I washed it on. I'm not going to wash it in a warm or hot wash. I also got the exact same one in white, which I have also worn and washed, and again it has washed perfectly fine. Are just two plain pieces that I can wear with skirts or I can wear with trousers, whichever I prefer, and these cost $14.99 each. Again, that is Canadian dollars. Really not that expensive for what they are. Made more sustainably than the other pieces, which is always good. The next thing I got from H&M is also a top. I didn't get any trousers or bottoms in there at all. This one, I actually really like this jumper. Again, very plain, very simple, which I can dress it up or dress it down. It's just a plain grey round neck jumper. It's kind of baggy. I did get a size small. I am generally a size small, but I didn't go up on this size. I didn't want it too baggy, but it's still just kind of a nice loose fit, even though it's a small. I really like it. Again, it has kept the length. The sleeves are quite long. Go down over your hand a little bit, which I really like. And I have washed this twice, I believe. I have already washed this, and it has kept really well. It's kept the shape and kept the length. This was $29.99 Canadian dollars. That was everything I got from H&M. So the next piece I ordered was from a company called Steel, and they are an Irish-based company. I really like it. Actually comes with a little card, comes with your order. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. Like this, and it gives you a little bit of information on their policies and basically what they are, and a really cool bit there that explains that steel is an Irish word, and in English it means to strip. My understanding, what I'm getting from it, is that they are obviously an Irish-based company, like I said, but the focus is on all sustainable and ethically sourced clothing. When you order from them, I believe that it's all different brands that are on their website, which is really cool because you can kind of learn a little bit about all the different brands. What I actually have been looking for coming into autumn was like the rusty orange corduroy skirts. So I had in my mind that I had wanted to get one, and then I was kind of a bit conscious about buying it because I did want to buy one that was sustainably sourced. So I actually did come across one which I was so delighted by, and this was on the Steel website. This is the length of it. It's actually quite a nice length skirt. I really do like it. It is called like a sunburnt. It's not, it's kind of, I think it's coming up a wee bit more orange in the camera than it actually is. It's more of a, how would I say, like a paler kind of a rusty colour. I think this is really nice for the winter on autumn, and there's a little pocket at the back of it as well, just a little bit of detail on it, which is quite nice. And so when this arrived, it is from a brand. You can see that the brand that this is from is actually called Thinking Moo or Thinking Mew. I'm not really 100% sure on how to pronounce that, but this is the brand that actually made this skirt, and then it's just sourced on the Steel website, which is really cool. So on the Thinking Mew, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, website to take a look as well, and they do have obviously the skirt. There's no price difference. Actually, I think it's like 90 cents cheaper on Steel than it is on the actual Thinking Mew website. But that website does have this skirt in a couple of other colours. I believe it's in black and wine. But I just wanted this rusty orange colour, which I was so delighted to actually find. On the Steel website is really good because it does actually tell you that it is sustainable, it's vegan, it's got a lesser CO2 footprint, it's made from organic cotton, things like that, and it's really good and a great way to kind of learn about sustainability because there's so much I don't know. Like, I'm only kind of very new to this, but it's very informative, their website. When the skirt does come, obviously it has the tags on it, and it does say, I'm being manufactured with sustainable fabrics under fair trade parameters. I respect nature and people. Now it's your turn to treat me with care. Wash me nicely, dry me slowly, and I'll be yours forever. So it is quite nice, you know, it says wear me responsibly. Hoping that's focusing and not focusing on my head. A little blurb like that on it, just as a friendly reminder. And then it says, which is also very interesting, it says 25% of world's pesticides are used for cotton crops. Our organic cotton is chemical free, and its long length fibres give our collection an awesome and natural feeling. And it does feel really soft. It's like, it's not a stiff corduroy, it's actually really, really nice. So That is actually, I'm so happy I got this skirt. I know it's going to last me ages or forever, as the tag says it should. The skirt that I ordered from Steel was €49, but also they do offer free shipping when you spend over a certain amount, so I did get it shipped for free, which is excellent. What I also ordered from Steel was one of these little, I haven't even opened it yet because I haven't gone shopping, is one of, they call them like turtle bags, so it's one of them little cloth, I'm gonna open it now, one of them little cloth net bags or mesh bags or whatever you want to call them. So basically the whole idea if you have this is that you're going to have it for life. So this is basically what it looks like. They have it on their website and they have them in black and also in this cream color. And then this one is turtlebags.co.uk, which is here, you can see that. So turtlebags.co.uk, but again, I'm only going to put the link to Steel because this is where I ordered everything from. This one cost €10, but I like this one because I know I can roll it up and I can actually fit this one in my handbag because most of my handbags are kind of small. Noted on their actual label that comes with it, it does say it's organic, super strong, natural fibres, biodegradable, ethical and practical. The next two pieces I got are from Marks and Spencer's, or M&S as they're also known. I never bought anything from Marks and Spencer's before, to be quite honest, but when I was doing all my research and stuff, I came across Marks and Spencer's that have good labour and good environmental policies. They use a lot of recycled products and they also use organic cotton in a lot of their products, so that was definitely a plus. They're just gradually kind of getting better and better, which most places are really trying at. I definitely wanted to buy a couple of their pieces because they are a little bit more affordable as well as being a little bit sustainable. I only got two things from them and I actually only had planned on buying boots from them, which does have leather in it. I know the leather isn't a great part of it, so I do apologise for that, but I am trying and I'm not 100% there yet. The first thing I did get from them was this dress. It's very hard to show just here. It is a really nice length. I got it mostly to wear for work. I wear it with black tights most of the time. I do like it because it's got a high neck, and again I like the green because it's kind of really nice for autumn and winter. Long sleeves on it as well, which kind of go down over your hand, which is really nice. And I do like the little detail along the bottom of the dress, just a little bit of a flare out along the bottom, and it is kind of a quite a nice length. It's not too short. I have worn this once and I really liked it. Now the only thing is I did get this in a small and it is loose fitting and it does say on it, but I didn't actually realise that until I got it and I put it on. It is quite loose fitting. Actually would do really well as probably a maternity dress if you went up a size, to be quite honest. But I got it in a small and it's still just got that loose fitting around it, so I just put a belt that I already had on it and I actually thought it looked quite nice with it. The dress itself was actually reasonably priced and it was 36 Canadian dollars. So the second thing I got in Marks and Spencer's are boots, which I know I just mentioned there do actually have leather in them, so I probably didn't research it enough, to be quite honest. I was just kind of more focused on that I'm buying from a company that is trying to be really good and is pretty good at being sustainable. They are a nice pair of boots and I intend to have these for years to come. These are the boots, and do forgive me because I have already worn them 3 times since I got them. Again, I wanted to kind of wear this stuff a little bit before I did talk to you about them, just so you know that they are comfortable or they are washing well, which is always good to know as well. So these are the boots I got. I hope that's showing okay on it. Sorry if they are dusty. Like I said, I have worn them. They are a pointy toe, as you can see. They have a little zip detail on the side here, and they are little ankle boots. Very comfortable, I have to say. They don't pinch on the toes or anything like that. I am usually a size, this is a UK size, so a 4, between 3.5 and a 4. I swear my feet are shrinking, honest to God. When I wear these as a 4 with just tights, they're too loose, so I have to put on a pair of socks with them. No big deal, nobody can see them anyway, so it's fine. They are very comfortable. Like I said, I've worn them all day for 3 days in a row and they haven't bothered my feet in the slightest. I like this height of a heel because, especially for work, I don't like anything too high, so this heel height is just perfect. Actually, let me get the heel height. So it's 86 millimeters, which is 3.386 inches, so that's the heel height, just so you know. These boots were a little bit more expensive as well than I normally would buy, so these were 163 Canadian dollars. They also have them in wine, and they actually also have them in a really nice grey with like a leopard print on it. They're lovely. I think them ones are a little bit more, but they're really nice. But just so you know, comfort level is very good. With Marks and Spencer's, they also offer free delivery. And not only free delivery, but actually free express delivery when you spend over $100. I got my stuff from Marks and Spencer's crazy fast. I ordered it on Monday night at I think about 9:30, and I had the stuff at my door on Wednesday, which was crazy fast. Two more things I'm actually going to show you, but they weren't really bought for my autumn winter wardrobe. I actually bought them online before I went to Mexico back in September, but they didn't arrive on time. They were actually really late coming, but I had emailed them because I thought maybe my order got lost or something, because they didn't come for maybe 4 or 5 weeks after I ordered it, which was quite late. But it was a place I actually found through Instagram, and they're called Wholesome Culture. They're an American-based company, and they're only a very small kind of an outfit, and that was why the delay was. When I reached out to them, they were really nice in the email back, and they did say they had experienced, like, all of a sudden over a few weeks, this huge growth. I think they grew like three times the size. I don't know, something must have happened, which was good for them. But what they do is they only print the t-shirts on demand, basically made to order stuff. So if you're going to order that kind of stuff, then I guess you have to expect to wait a little bit to get it. You are ordering something that's made sustainably and that it is made in proper working conditions and things like that, so you have to remember all that stuff as well. So anyway, like I said, this is a US based company, so these prices are going to be in US dollars. But this is the first piece I ordered, which is just basically like a sleeveless white t-shirt which says "Skip a straw and save a turtle." I just thought it was so friggin' cute and really nice. Actually a really nice material, and again, everything that's made on it is made organically, so that's really nice, and I just thought it was a really cool t-shirt. They have loads of things like this on their website. They also do jumpers or sweaters, whatever you want to call them. This t-shirt, again, like I said, in US dollars was $29.50. And then I also got a second t-shirt, which is this one. Now I know it's massive. It wasn't supposed to be. I didn't think it was going to be this big. Sorry, excuse the creases. I obviously have more in these yet. So this one, and it just says, "Tequila is vegan." I really like this t-shirt. It made me laugh when I seen it, so I said I'm definitely going to buy this. When I read about these, it kind of, like with reviews, some people are like, oh, it's, you know, you might need to size up a little bit on it. So I was like, oh, well, I get a medium in this, but thinking that it was like a woman's, like, or a lady's fit, but it's obviously just a regular t-shirt. So the width-wise, it's okay. I'm not that bothered. It's just the length of it is crazy long. So you would either have to, like, just tuck it into a pair of jeans or a skirt and it'll be fine, or else just maybe tie a little knot in it at the side and kind of wear it that way. And then you can roll up the actual sleeves of the t-shirt as well, just to make it a little bit more fitted looking, which is perfectly fine. So this one, which I love, is $30 US. And that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed finding out about some sustainable companies that are out there, and I know there are so many more sustainable clothing companies. I am actually looking to add one more piece to my autumn winter wardrobe, and it'll actually be also for spring and summer, to be quite honest, is a pair of just like high-waisted skinny black jeans. So I am on the hunt for those. So if you do want to see where I end up getting them from, just give my Instagram a follow, because I will post it to there, just so you can see where it's a good place to get some jeans. And I will also talk more about other well-known companies that are also sustainable, so I'll put that stuff on my stories, and then I will save it to my highlights, so it'll always be there and you will always be able to see it, or else I'll talk about it in some of the posts I put up. Definitely worth checking out my Instagram just to keep more up to date on more sustainable talk. I will follow this video up with another sustainable haul, but it is, I guess, call it a sustainable and clean beauty haul. If you want to see that, just make sure you subscribe to my channel below. You can hit on the little button here, and if you did like this video, I would love you to give it a big thumbs up as well, because it does help my channel. And if you do know of any other really good sustainable companies out there, please leave it in the comments below, because I really do want to know more about them, or if you got some information that's worth sharing about sustainability or your views on it. That's it, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.